All right, everybody, what's happening, man? Y'all, welcome to another edition of SWAC Smoke. You know how we do. You got C Wells over here, your tour guide around the SWAC. You got Mr. No Slacking the SWAC, Big Soldier, Jamie G. What's up, man? What's going on with you?
Hey, what's good, Swag Smoke family? How y'all doing, man? Glad to have y'all with us today. I'm feeling good today.
Oh, yeah, man. Feeling good. The weather ain't good, but I'm doing good, man. Got me a power nap for the show. I'm ready to roll, man. So it's good to see y'all up in here with us, man. We gonna do what we do. We're gonna talk a little spring football and whatever else come down the pipe, man. Y'all wanna throw a topic out in the comments, man? We'd be glad to talk about it. So, what's happening, Brian Johnson, man? Welcome to the show, man. Hey, long time. Good to have you. Los J, what's up? My TSU brother. What's up, Los J? All right, we got everybody checking in. It's on and popping. You know, when Los J come through it's on. So yeah, y'all hit that like button too and subscribe, man. So y'all make sure y'all take care of those two things. And I guess I'll go ahead and start off with Southern Spring game, man. You know, number one, it was hot as hell. So salute to my boy Chris Scott, and the Southern University football team from like 1987 and 88, 89. Man, they came through with a tent in the stands, bro. So you know what I'm saying. Me and the missus was able to get under the tent and keep. Hey, we miss you too, man. Glad you check in though, man. Good to check in. Don't be a stranger.
I like when you tap in, man.
Oh yeah, because he gonna bring it. He gonna bring it. I like it. Hey man, that game, I appreciate that. But like I was saying, man, salute to them, man, for that tent. Because without that tent, I wouldn't have survived. Oh man, it was like super hot. But they had look at that, the man already coming in with the. But they had a nice little setup, man. They had the cooler with drinks and the whole nine. So man, salute to them gentlemen, man, for putting it down.
How was the crawfish?
I didn't have none, man. I didn't get none.
Oh man, ain't no way.
My folks had some, and I know they were throwing down on them, but I didn't get none. Couple things going into the game, man. I was looking for how the quarterback play would look. I wasn't looking for a lot of crazy big plays because it's basically a scrimmage. But what's up, Rod? Man, welcome in. I was just looking to see who looked like they had a good command of the offense. I was looking to see what the defense would look like. My wife, she wanted to know what the return game looked like because she said Southern return game was not good last season. She said they always came up short trying to make too many moves. So wanted to see what that looked like. All in all, man, I came out pretty satisfied. I mean, it wasn't crazy. All three quarterbacks who played, Harold Blood, Noah Biden, Dylan Marotra. They all look pretty solid. They had their ups and downs. When you got a bunch of quarterbacks with no experience in game, in college, really, you're gonna have those ups and downs. But everybody seemed like they made some plays here and there, a couple bad plays. Defense looked good. I do like where we stand. I mean, like I said, coming out of the spring, I feel okay. Now that don't mean, I'm not saying we're gonna win SWAC or nothing like that because I ain't crazy. But I think we got the guys to develop as the season go on. Schedule hard at the beginning, so whoever start gonna get thrown in the fire. You got Bama State and Jackson State right out the gate. You're gonna be tested in two games. You're gonna be tested. So whoever start, I don't even know if they're gonna make it through them two games. But if they do, then I think we're gonna be in good shape. The running game looked good, man. Gerard Sims was back. Kobe Dillon back after missing the whole year. Defense looked pretty solid. I mean, obviously you can only take so much. No contact on the quarterbacks, but they got some good pressure. And all in all, I was satisfied. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it was this crazy up and down. Point fest, which I would not want. No, I'm not looking for a rebuild year. I'm just a realist, bro. You know me. I'm not gonna be one of them people who like go crazy over my team. I always feel like my team can get better. You know, and yeah, we lost 4 out of 5 starters on the offensive line, so I won't say a rebuild, but I'll say we do have some work to do. But the West is wide open, so we still can find ourselves in position to make it back, and so. That's pretty much where I stand, man. But you know, like I said, all in all, I was satisfied. I wasn't ecstatic with the crowd, man. A lot of people didn't show. I think a lot of people still kind of bitter about last season. So I thought the crowd could have been better, but you know, it was a good thing. Maybe 3:00, not the best time to be sitting out there, but
hot to be out there at 3:00.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy hot. They had a big 7-on-7 tournament going on at the same time and a baseball game. So, you know, it was a lot of things going on. But I think, you know, the people who showed up, they got to see some things. And I think, you know, at least puts you in a good frame of mind moving on to the season. But I'm satisfied. So, you know, I don't look for much in the spring game.
Yeah, you really can't look for too much in the spring game. I mean, when those transfers come in over the summer and once that fall camp, that'll really determine.
Yeah, and let me put it this way. Last year in the spring game, our quarterback led the team up and down the field, man. We was moving the ball up and down the field, and I was like, damn, we got a beast at quarterback. And y'all saw how y'all saw how that turned out. So, you know, it's hit or miss, but you know, they didn't split the team up this year. They did offense against defense, so you know that kept it pretty balanced. But
what about the kicking game? How that kicking game look?
It was up and down, bro. You know, I mean, you lose a great kicker, regardless of where he was at on the depth chart. You lose a great kicker, bro. You got somebody got some big shoes to fill. And you know, we got a kicker with a strong leg, and he's kind of trying to find his way. But that was up and down. The punt game was good because you know we got a really solid punter. Kickoffs are really good, but I'm hoping the kicking game improve because you know you don't want to throw away no opportunities to score points, especially with a team with a new quarterback. So if there was one thing I think needs to be worked on is that. And it can be done, but you know, you lose a guy like Luke Jackson, bro, that's gonna hurt you for real.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Cause hey, Luke out here kicking balls in the jack, baby.
Bro, don't think I don't know. Don't think I don't know, man. Shout out to Mr. Jackson, man. I know you probably out there. That man got a leg, bro. 55 yards, no joke, bro. So you know, I mean. I'm you know, I missed that. I'm not gonna even lie. I missed that. But you know, we got a kid who can develop, you know, but I don't like situations that go like that because that puts the pressure on the guy that's still there, you know, because a lot of people looking at you like you need to do X, Y, and Z because, you know, this guy could do it. So we'll see what shapes up. Hopefully we don't need that much kicking and we score touchdowns. You know, because he can kick extra points. So hopefully, you know, we don't have to kick too many field goals. But early in the season, I think we will have to do that. But man, did you hear anything? Did you hear anything about Alcorn spring game? Because I heard a few things.
Man, I really ain't hear very much about the spring game. I didn't even get a chance to even watch anything about Alcorn spring game. But I mean. I honestly don't. I ain't hear anything about Alcorn. Unless somebody can inform me of what happened.
Well, shout out to Blue, man, from the Blue Bloods. I was able to check his show out, and he had a few comments on because he was at Alcorn spring game, and he said, Jarvion Howard, Agent Zero. So he done put on most size and he faster, bro. He's trying to go for 2,000 yards this year. So that he's looking good. the quarterback Tyler Macon. They say he's looking good. They got some guys in the secondary that's looking good. They got a bunch of guys supposed to be coming in late, just like everybody got a bunch of guys coming in late, so that's gonna be interesting to see. But I heard some good things about Alcorn. I did hear the offensive line got to kind of tighten up a bit, but they saying that they're gonna be a factor in the race. So if Macon is what they say he is, then that's gonna be a huge step up for Alcorn, because when you can hand the ball off to Agent Zero, it's gonna be one of them things,
Oh yeah, most definitely. With our Agent Zero, you already know he a game changer. I'm definitely looking to see how the secondary is gonna play out too, with the loss of Coach Quinn to JSU. Man, I want to see if he's gonna take a step forward or is he gonna take a step backward too. I'm curious about that secondary.
Yeah, I've been hearing that they got some good pieces that came in. Obviously you can't really take a lot from right now. You have to wait and really gauge, when the lights get on. But I think they bringing in some good talent, and like you said, they got some coaching holes to fill. But I know Coach Fred always gonna keep his guys prepared. So they gonna, I think they're still gonna be a factor in it. And like I said, when you got a back that you can get a ball to 15, 20 times and 30 times, and he gonna get you yardage, everybody else just got to be adequate, man. Oh my God, I definitely agree 100% with this comment, man. I totally agree. SWAC football is on the rise, but everybody has to continue to do what they got to do to keep it going. I think they really gotta find ways to elevate this thing and keep it going, man, because it's there. It's a 12-team league, man. Everybody got to pull their weight, not just one team, not just two teams. Everybody gotta do their work to elevate. Because if you just looking at, I'm just gonna keep it real. If you're just looking at JSU and FAMU to prop everything up, then you're not gonna make it. So I'm not saying that nobody else is doing it. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying those are the two most visible programs. So if you're looking for them to do all the work and then you reap the benefit, you ain't gonna make it long. So I think we all got. Hey, bro, you know me. It come here, it come out. So is that? But let me touch on this comment, then I'll let you spit a few things. I thought linebackers looked pretty solid, man. Like I said, they were able to get some pressure with the defensive line, and I thought linebacker play was good last season. So I don't think those guys have dropped off. We returning both our starters, and they got some depth behind them. So my concern is the middle of that defensive line. If our tackles are going to be solid, because you're losing Jason Dumas and you're losing Peterson. Those two guys, guys who played 4 years of college football and were big time players, and guys who both shined in the Legacy Bowl. So, you got to replace that. All right, this is a good comment.
That's a very good comment.
I'm gonna let you go first, Jamie G. What you think about it?
Man, it said, what y'all think about the recent talks of state school scrimmages for spring football? Honestly, I don't think it's needed, because at first you don't want some of your guys might go out there and playing Ole Miss or Mississippi State and mess around and get injured out for the season, because them guys, hey, they can go third, fourth string guys where we don't have the depth. They have more scholarships and everything. So I think I don't too much technically like that idea, because they have nothing to lose. Who's to say they won't go out there and try to hurt some of our players? And I'd imagine we're gonna probably come out there and try to knock some of their players off. I think it's better just to keep the practices between each individual school. We don't have anything to prove to try to beat Ole Miss and Mississippi State in the spring, because we don't play them regular season. What's the use of us playing them in the spring for practice? Come on now. Yeah,
I
there
think
need to be some rules. There need to be some rules and regulations if we're gonna do that though. Some form,
yeah, because I feel like it could, I don't think it's a horrible idea. You get the, like the NFL, they do scrimmages with each team before they play preseason. Not all the time, but they get together in camp and scrimmage. I think it's gonna have to be one of them things that's regulated, bro. Like, I don't really think you should have like LSU trying to play against all the FCS teams just because they want to get somebody in there to knock around. I mean, if it's like Southern and Southeastern, they never gonna play in football. They're only 30, 35 miles apart. You might can, make something happen. But I think it's a lot of logistics, man, that gotta get worked out. Where do you play? How do you handle it? So I think it's a lot of things to be taken into account. And, it's not a bad, like I said, it's not a bad idea if it's, like you said, two FCS teams or two D2 teams, two FBS teams, whatever. But when you get to, mixing and matching, sometimes you just never know. So I just don't want to give anybody else a leg up, bro. Because, like,
right.
if you're scrimmaging somebody, you're gonna try. You're not gonna go all out, but you're not gonna be super vanilla either. And what's to say somebody that you playing ain't gonna have some people there. So how do you? I think it's a lot of things that got to be handled. Maybe somebody could try it out, and we can get some better information by watching it in action. But right now, I'm good right now. But
yeah, me too. Yeah, because I just don't see the reasoning for Mississippi State to play Valley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
That's just a disadvantage unless you're gonna let the fourth, third string Valley. I mean, state guys going against Valley first string. That's only to make it fair, but they ain't gonna want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to like. I think it can work in a state like Texas that's got like so many FBS teams. Nah, Texas and A&M ain't gonna do it. They ain't going against each other at all. But you got enough teams in there. There's FBS that can do it. You got enough FCS teams that you don't have to play up or down. But some states you ain't got but a couple teams, so. It's like, I think, or do you go out of state and get somebody, So I think it's just going to be, one of them things, not, maybe instead of playing Florida Memorial in the season, you play them as a scrimmage in the spring, and then you get the same effect, So maybe it might cut out some of them kind of games you can scrimmage somebody, but right now I think it's a wait and see thing.
Yeah, but that's still, at the same time, that's not going to help you either. I mean, if you go out there and beat the heck out of Florida Memorial, it's not a true testament of your team. I mean, me and C. Well go out there and throw 300 on Florida Memorial right now. I mean, I'm 37 years old, man. But let me not shut to the shot. I'm just playing out. Anyway, my playing days are totally old. But yeah, I still. It would have to be like FCS D2. We should step above our level, no lower than D2 on the SWAC level anyway.
Yeah, I just
competition. I think for Jackson State would be we had to play Valley, Alcorn, Delta State, possibly Mississippi College, and that's it.
Yeah, so like I said, man, it's a lot of logistics to work out. Mm-hmm. I know in Alabama was the main place, not Alabama, but in the state of Alabama, I think they were the main. Auburn, I know, was talking about it. Hey, try it out and see, man. Y'all be the guinea pigs and let everybody else see. Now, if it worked, maybe, but I don't want to lose guys. I don't want to lose guys to something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can get hurt in practice. You can get hurt in the spring game. But, when you're going team on team, you never know, man. Tempers get the flan and stuff, so. I mean, you see how it is when the NFL hook up and the team hook up in camps, man. Them boys be going at it. So, I mean, I just think, if you can find a way to make it work, then I'm all for it. But I can take it or leave it, honestly. SWAC Media Day, July 25th, Birmingham.
No.
Is it gonna be on TV? Is it gonna?
Nah, you not know it ain't gonna be on no TV. They come out better doing it SWAC Media Day in Biloxi on the beach.
Woo! Yes.
That'll go super hard, y'all.
And then
let me make sure ain't nobody tap in and listen. If your media day pop up on the Biloxi on the beach, I got something to say about this time.
Hey,
but that was a great idea, SWAC. Guys, throw it on the beach. Casinos, I know. Come on now, SWAC. Come on, SWAC.
Yes, indeed. I feel like if it was there, I can dip down and dip back real quick. So it's like, hey, make it happen. But yeah, this, like I said, that's kind of how we feel, man. If you can keep it on an even basis, then I think it's cool, man. I don't want it to turn into something like, a team like Auburn is calling up somebody just because they just want some bodies on the field. I think it's something that can work out, but I think it's something that could get abused by some of the bigger schools because they shiesty. So if you give them an opportunity to take something, they're gonna take it. So I let them do it first, and then if it works, then it's cool. But it's gonna be hard to determine even where it's gonna be at because if LSU ain't coming to Southern to scrimmage. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people ain't gonna want to come to certain campuses. They're gonna be like, nah, LSU, we are not going no Southern. We're not going to Northwestern, Grambling. No, if you a major school, probably have to house their major school.
Oh yeah,
that's the only way. Because they want to make some money too. That's gonna be another factor. Can they make how much money they gonna be able to make?
Because if it don't make no. If it don't make no dollars, that's what I was about to say. It don't make no dollars, don't make no sense. And they all about the Benjamins. So if they can't turn this into something that's gonna make them some money, then it ain't gonna get no legs. But like I said, it's something worth seeing. Maybe it's just coach speak, but maybe it got some legs to it. So if it's something that got legs, then hey, I'm all for seeing it in action and seeing what happens. I think so. I mean, a lot of people playing more day games now, which I hate day games. At least in the early part of the season, I hate day games. I would love to go back to like 7 o'clock games, 6:30, 7 o'clock. But I think I think HBCU gonna get a better set of games. I think they proved themselves with basketball. I think they're gonna get a better set of games, and they'll probably maybe get some primetime games. Other than that, I think everybody's like hovering around that 1 o'clock, 3:30 range. So,
I thought all the Jacksons. I heard a rumor all the Jackson State games gonna be night games.
I wouldn't be mad at it, bro, because. It's special in the vet at night, bro. It's special in that place at night. I wasn't a fan of all them 1 o'clock games and all that kind of stuff, man. It just, people turn out, but certain places is just better in the daytime. So certain places is better at night. Like if I'm playing at Alcorn, I want to play at Alcorn in the daytime so I can get up out of there. Hey, no hate to my boy G out there, but I like to get in and get out of that place, man, because they ambush you at night for sure. Got PJ Henry from Texas Southern hitting the portal, man. That was, for me, it was a little bit of surprise. I don't know how my Texas Southern people feel about that, but that's interesting. But TSU got a guy from Memphis coming in, so as I said that Big Thriller just posted it. So they Coach Johnny always stay reloading, man. Yeah, I love night games. The only time I don't mind a day game is when we play our last game at home in November. They always move the game up to like 2 o'clock because it'd be super cold at night in that stadium. So you get in and get out and get warm. I would love to see them do that, man.
I would do too.
I think that's a missed opportunity. Now because everybody hungry for football. Everybody want to see what their team look like, or you want to see what your rival look like. I think they could have, I think that's something that they should do, man, because, I don't think all that coverage should have disappeared because coaches went to other schools, and now all the coverage is gone. So I would love to see them step up and do that, man, because I think that's an untapped market, man, and you're gonna get the views because people are gonna want to watch and see what teams are doing. So I hope I hope if they don't have that slated for nobody right now, I would hope that that's something that they keep on their docket, man, because I think that can definitely be something that can help them in the long run. So if anybody out there knows somebody at HBCU Gold, man, y'all tell them spring games is where it's at, man. Bring the production truck and set up and show a game, bro. Because I love to see that.
Yeah, me too. I stream it on y'all. Stream on your school platform or something.
Exactly, man. I remember before I went to the game, my old man was like, "So they gonna stream the game?" I'm like, I doubt it. I mean, why not give people opportunity to see it? I mean, everybody can't come into town for a spring game. Everybody, some people may not want to, but they want to watch it. So, I think we need to do a better job. All of our schools need to do a better job of streaming our own content, man.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people need to step their game up and get better at streaming everything. So keep that up and going. Speaking of spring games, Saturday, Alabama and them spring game. What you think the Bulldogs gonna do, man?
Well, I know for one thing, the question is who's going to be the starter at quarterback. I mean, I think he's looking for that main guy for a quarterback. Another thing, I think Alabama A&M is going to be pretty solid at running back though, because the running back from last year, he's returning.
Yeah, he coming back.
Yeah. I think they had a pretty good, decent little backfield. It just, I think one of the biggest questions is going to be the defense, because I think that defense, with all those transfers, I think they kind of didn't gel too well last season. Could we agree on that?
Oh yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Totally agree.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's going to be a definite question. Can that defense find a way to gel and come back even better, this upcoming season? Because I mean, how many transfers he had on that team?
Yes, bro. They brought in like 30-something guys out of the last couple of years.
Yeah, every transfer, if y'all know, ain't some transfers good. And some of the transfers are bad. You're losing guys like Juice Jenkins, Gary Quarles is transferring out. I think wasn't another key defensive guys left too.
Yeah, I mean, and then you lost Dre Terry, who was one of your better defenders. He gone. You're losing Ibrahim at wide receiver, so it's like you're losing guys, man. You're losing guys big time, and you're bringing in more guys, but you're not bringing in guys to acclimate to each other. Like I said, the guys you had last year, they didn't really get it done, so I don't think that you should, I don't think every year you should do a hard reset. I think sometimes you got to get them dudes a chance. Maybe they didn't. Develop. Yeah, maybe they weren't as ready as you thought they were, but maybe another year under their belt, they can get better. So I think that constantly, running to the portal and grabbing guys, I think at a certain point you need to let people develop. Otherwise, you're going to constantly turn over, and you're falling further and further behind in the division. So, at one point you was top 2, and now you like maybe 4, maybe 5. You know what I'm saying? Like you're sliding the wrong way. and everybody else is getting better. You know, it's not like you falling off and everybody is kind of staying the same. You falling off and everybody else is getting better. So the gap is going to grow. And so I think, you know, I think they really got to find something to work, because it's almost now or never, man. Honestly.
Yeah, because this season, if he don't, you already know if he don't do well this season, he's probably up out of there. And you know if he definitely don't win the Classic,
Oh
you
yeah,
already know what's gonna happen. They might fire that boy right after the game.
That's 2 in a row.
Yeah, you can't lose. You can't lose that Classic. That, you know, hey, Eddie Robb already went up on him. So,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
what's up, Miss Body? That's what I'm talking about. Miss Body
yeah.
checking in.
The body found checking in.
What's up? What's good? Yeah, but A&M got a lot of questions because man,
they got a lot of questions, bro. Because offensively, they just, you know, they couldn't. They finished with a strong offense statistically, but they were turnover prone like crazy last season. So somebody got to take the reins at quarterback, and you know, maybe the offense can flourish. But if you can't stop nobody, it ain't gonna matter. So you don't want to have to score 45 points to win 45-42. You know what I'm saying? So they got to find some kind of way to make some things happen. But I'm gonna definitely be keeping my eyes on that game. That game is mad early in the morning on Saturday, y'all. It's at 10 o'clock. I'm not going. I'm going no game no doggone 10 o'clock in the morning.
To a 10 o'clock in the morning game, because I know I wouldn't be out there 10 o'clock in the morning. Even I did like on Jason State. I ain't going no 10 o'clock in the morning spring game. I mean, a lot of cats still sleeping, you know, just waking up at 10 o'clock.
Some people just turning over. Hey, back in my heyday, 10 o'clock, I was just getting home. It's like I ain't trying to go nowhere. Not. I'm just getting in the house. Let's see. Rod say, man, who you think gonna be the starting QB for JSU?
I think right now they say Jason Brown, man. They say Jason Brown is looking solid. He looking like he's gonna be the true legit starting quarterback. But I'm telling you, man, whoever, if that guy's even behind, I'm telling you, if you don't know, that boy Philip Short can go too, man.
And I've been hearing a lot of people talk about McDonald too.
MRA, bro. John McDonald, he's more of an athlete, but you already know it.
Like I say, the first time I saw Philip Short, I was like, bro, that dude's a dog. I ain't even he wasn't even committed nowhere yet, and I'm like, this dude's a dog. And don't sleep on his brother now either. Joshua Short, he a big time player in the secondary too. I hope he gets some burn at JSU. He didn't get a chance to get too much action at Southern, but I really hope he able to get some time out there, because he's a player too. I think Jason Brown is gonna start primarily because he has a lot of experience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he started at St. Francis, was all conference. He went to South Carolina, started 4 games, went 2-2 in them 4 games, and put up some good numbers. You know, didn't get to play at Virginia Tech, which I think Virginia Tech quarterback play was shitty last year. So I don't understand why he didn't get any action at Virginia Tech. But they say he can spin the ball, and I've watched I watched a couple of them games in South Carolina, and he can spin that ball. So I think like you say, I think you can't go wrong with anybody, any of the 3. But I think it's Brown to me, because you want to have an experienced guy at least at the start of the season. So,
that's a good question, dude. You think Wilkerson is gone? I can't say if he's gone or not. I mean, well, from what TC said today, he said he's still on the team. He's just trying to work out a few issues. But as long as he's still on the team, as TC said. I mean, he said he gonna let him make that decision. So I mean, I guess we just gonna sit back and wait. But I hope he stay. I mean, could you imagine that backfield?
Yes,
I think Wilkerson is the starter anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean he earned it.
Tomorrow he will be the starter. I mean,
he's a 1,000-yard guy, bro.
Yeah, you can't not start 1,000-yard guy. It put him on a bench. I mean, come on now. But
I
like with
mean,
guys like J.D. Martin having a good count. They said Seth McGee having some flashes, Mulcher having flashes. But me personally, if it was me starting the season tomorrow, Wilkinson my guy. You already
yeah,
know that.
no question, 100%, no question. Like I said, that's a 1,000-yard guy, bro. I
Mm.
mean, like I did a top 5 running backs. He would have been number 2. I wasn't gonna put nobody over Agent Zero. I'm sorry,
No,
but
no.
Wilkinson is right there. He ain't that far behind. I'm not. When I say number 2, I don't mean it's a big gap, but I'm biased to Agent Zero. I'm not crazy over a lot of Alcorn dudes, but that's my guy, bro. So
Man, that's from in Mississippi.
Wilkinson is right there though, bro. So that's you can feel that hole, because if you want to lose if in this spot you want to lose a guy, it's running back, because you can fill that hole with numbers. But I mean, like you said, if that was a game tomorrow, he's starting. I don't even care if he ain't practice. He's starting, because I can work the other guys in. It's like I can get them touches, but I'm not gonna take the ball away from a dude that I know can get it done. So I mean, if TC say he's staying, or at least he's still there, I'm gonna go with whatever the coach say till something is otherwise.
I don't think TC gonna lie to us. You know what I'm saying? I think TC always been a straight up cat. If TC say you on the team, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he signed now.
Oh,
they said he was in Cincinnati today. I think it's over with.
Yeah, that one. I think that one been over with. I ain't even. I haven't even registered him with JSU no more. So. But like you said, I think especially like right now, it's so early in the game for TC. You don't want to get into the habit of misleading people, especially like right now. So he he's still figuring his way out of a lot of this stuff. So he gonna say what was what. So I think until something comes different from him, from anybody else in the program, to me, I think he's still around, and I don't know what he got going on, what he's working through, but I would hope that he worked through it and able to stay on the team. If not, then like you always say, next man up. But that's a guy that I think can make the league look better. So I wouldn't want to lose that. So
definitely not.
But because I hate not having him on my list, bro. I wanted to put him on the list, but I'm like, I don't even know if he there or not. So like I just,
But I kind of hate people to report that somebody's in the portal and these kids are officially announcing they in the portal, because I never heard him even come on any social media and say, "Hey, I'm in the portal." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he not active on socials.
Like that. If they don't officially, say they in the portal. Ain't no use me saying like somebody in the portal and they not,
Yeah, because I think it's fine if you be like, man, I like I said, I heard some rumblings about something going on. Keep your eyes out on this, but there's been multiple people that have that have done that for people. Just say guys in the portal, and they not. Or maybe they're gonna be, but let them make that announcement. I mean, we can chop it up about it as a rhetorical or just speculation, but I wouldn't want to say it as a fact. Let that guy make that decision. Because it's ultimately his choice. So, and this is one of the situations that became like that. It's like everybody want to know, and sometimes it's not our place to know what's going on.
Right.
It's like sometimes behind the scenes we don't need to know. We just need to, when the time is right, he either gonna have on blue and white or he not. So
I hope he do. Because we need him SWAC that first game, man. Because I want to I want my lick back. Ain't no way here for the dog.
Bro, ain't no way y'all. Ain't no way y'all bro. Ain't no way y'all can lose. I'm not saying y'all can't lose this game, but I'm just saying ain't no way y'all should lose this game. Y'all gotta win this game, bro.
I want the SWAC to dominate the media and everything. I'm tired of us getting these to the challenge and not winning this thing. Shout out to Alabama State for winning it, but it's either we can't lose this. We don't need to lose this.
We got to find.
It's not gonna be a good look. Because I want at the end of the season, like shout out to my boy King Clark, 1400 y'all. I want that billboard in Boulder, Colorado, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
I want that billboard. I got Boulder, Colorado, bro.
I got 5 on that. So hey, if they, I'm gonna have 5 on that.
Celebration bowl on everything, bro.
Hey,
that's save my dollar.
Hey, that's the only result that I'm gonna be happy with if it's not Southern is that because I want to see that. So if it ain't Southern, then I'll take that because I would love to see his face. I would love to see that. Yes, indeed.
On a billboard.
Hey, you know that one picture TC they be using on the press releases and stuff. He be sitting like. Yes, indeed. Let's get it, man.
Hey, but it did too. Hey, bro, on everything, bro. And we put that billboard in Boulder, Colorado. I want my boy Eddie Robinson peeping back there like.
Yes, indeed. He was. And all I gotta say is he was right. He was right. My boy E-Rob, boy.
Well, that'd be so foul, but I hope it happens, man. If we win that thing, it will be a third billboard in Boulder, Colorado, bro.
All I'm gonna say is
not playing.
Whoever win it, man, we need to go on a run, man. Like we need to start winning a bunch of these games, man. Like you know, the SWAC do okay against the MEAC in other games, but it's just these 2 games, they just. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the matchups that just don't go our way, or we just. I don't know, man. But it's got to change.
Yeah, we gotta win because I think when it's Southern next in 24, ain't it?
Yeah. And
I'm pulling everybody's sweat. Everybody's making the MEAC SWAC challenge. I'm pulling. And
we undefeated in the MEAC SWAC challenge, so hopefully, we can keep that going. But it's like you gotta win that, man, because if you don't win that game, everybody already looking at you funny when you get the Celebration Bowl, and people are already getting to the point where they looking like the SWAC is automatic loss in that game. And I want that to change, man. That's got to start changing.
I kind of hate they playing in that in the baseball stadium instead of that dome. Man, that's a good place to watch a football game in the Georgia Dome, man. Mercedes-Benz.
I ain't been there yet, man. I gotta get there and check that stadium out, man.
Wonderful place to watch a football game, y'all. And good place to eat, everything. I love it.
Yeah, I think, and especially this year with a matchup like this, I think you need I think having a bigger venue would definitely make it even better because that's gonna sell out if it ain't already. So having it at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, it definitely would give more people an opportunity to go. And if you're gonna have that rematch, it need to be in the same place the last time they played. So
I kind of hate with that how they got South Carolina State on the smallest side of that stadium. I imagine they're gonna bring some people now. They gonna show them do them a little better and have. But I already know Jack State we gonna pull up, but
I heard that's all top.
But I wish they would kind of extend the visitor side a little bit more because I thought that was kind of pity right there, but I don't know the venue, but hopefully, man, when we get back to the Celebration Bowl, I'm clear. I think we're going back. I think we're going to win this thing this season. But I'm definitely got to put that billboard up there. I want that billboard up there in Boulder.
Oh yeah, it's got to happen, bro. I love pettiness. So I know it's still burning him up a little bit. By when Alabama State posted that picture of him, in the spring. So I know that's still kind of touching nerve a little bit. But hey, that would be funny. Hey, you know, like I always, you know, like I said, I always feel like, you know, you can look at that as it's tough for a SWAC team, man. But until the MEAC get their numbers up, it's gonna always be that way. And it's you know, it's just one of them things, man. I just feel like they approach it different than we do. You know, I just feel like they want it more than we do. And, you know, it's because we have not sent no scrub teams to the Celebration Bowl. Let's, you know, I mean, every team from the SWAC that went to the Celebration Bowl was a damn good team. You know, them Alcorn teams that went, they were good. You know, I mean, they just happened to run into an A&T team that was top notch. They was winning FBS games. You know, Jackson State ran into the South Carolina State team where their quarterback played the game of his life in the second half. That boy was trash in the first half. You know, he wasn't a good quarterback. I don't want to call him trash, but he wasn't a good quarterback, and he had the game of his life in the second half. You know, and then last year, you know, all kind of factors. So
that dude though.
He's the truth.
That boy is credit, man. That dude,
he the truth,
absolute truth. And did not see he didn't turn the ball over. The boy can run, throw. Man, you plug him. Just think about he got the opportunity to play at JSU. It'll be
that boy eat. And like I say, man, he's the kind of guy that you look at, man, and he's the kind of guy that makes me say don't always run to the portal and get somebody. His first year playing, he was up and down, man. He wasn't spectacular. He made some mistakes, but he got better as the season went on. Then last year, man, he took that thing to another level, to the point now where he can be a legitimate NFL guy, man. You know, so.
And has anybody reached out to Eric Phoenix? My man,
I know, man. I ain't heard nothing else about my boy, man.
Just getting my soldier rag out. Man, has anybody offered this kid? That dude's a true baller, man. I'm telling you, bro.
He is, bro.
Whoever team he get on the SWAC, you better watch out, dog. That dude's a ball, bro.
Man, like I said, if I had a say, he'll be on somebody's roster right now. Yeah, we do need shooters in the league, man. We got too many teams that shoot too many threes that don't shoot threes well. We just I don't want to go on a whole rant about SWAC basketball because anytime somebody say SWAC basketball, I get mad and start fussing and cussing because I just don't like the way we play ball. And that, you know, like you said, when you get in the all-star settings, man, you notice we got athletes, bro. We got athletes that can make shots, but we don't got shooters. So we need to start getting some shooters in there, and you know, we might need to go across town and get some of them super light-skinned boys that shoot threes. Because we need to get some.
I was about to say it in my head too. I was saying the same thing in my head, but I didn't want to come out like that, y'all.
Hey, I got you. we need shooters, bro, for real. We need legitimate shooters, like not guys that can make a couple shots and then can step back and hit a three. We need guys that you know can shoot 35-40% consistently. I think the SWAC average was like 30% at three. I'm gonna have to look it up. Last year I figured it out and it was not pretty. I think I might, even though it's season over, I think I'm gonna still look at that and figure that out. Since we in the springtime, man, we got spring games going on. Schedule's been out. What y'all travel schedule looking like as a fan, man? Where y'all going, man? Anybody catching any road games, or are you just catching home games, or what's your football schedule looking like this year, man?
I know for me, I'm not gonna go to that first game, the South Carolina State game. I don't know, for some odd reason, it's not playing in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium kind of like, and then it's gonna be hot than a mother ever.
Oh yes, indeed.
Anyway. I mean, ooh, in August, man, that's gonna be. But I want to go to the Southern Jackson State game. I've never been to Mumford, and I'd like to attend this year.
If you if you don't mind sitting in the end zone, bro, I have a ticket for you.
Okay, that sounds good. You know that sounds
I'm,
good
I'm
to me.
I'm serious now. If you want to come through, I'll make it happen for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I sure don't mind sitting in no end zone. I mean, hey, I just need a spot because you already
Oh,
know that game gonna get
it's
packed
gonna
quick.
be tight. The whole city of Baton Rouge is gonna be crazy that weekend, man. Southern and Jackson State, LSU playing Grambling that same day, bro. Baton Rouge gonna be on lock. Los J, you know I'm gonna have to holler at you, bro, when you come to Baton Rouge, man. It's going. I need to holler at you. Let's see. Hey, come through, Big Thrillo, man. I'm trying to trying to meet up with my TSU people. I'm planning on going to one JSU game this year, man. So I think I'm gonna try to make the Bethune-Cookman game because that's like the only game where the schedule don't conflict with Southern because I don't miss Southern games for nobody. But I'm trying to make my way up there for that one. So I gotta see my boy Luke kick, bro. That's just I said wherever I told his father, I said wherever he go, if it's in the SWAC, I'm going watch him play at least once when they're not playing Southern. So I'm gonna try to make a trip for that game for sure. All right, fam, you in Texas Southern? That's gonna be a nice one, man. I think them Rattlers gonna turn out. I think they're gonna turn out for that. That's their first time in Houston since the '50s.
I'm looking forward to that FAMU and Alabama State rematch.
Yes, that's gonna be.
That was a close one.
That's gonna be a good one, man. Last year, the year before, FAMU shut them out, but this year was a pretty entertaining game. I think Bama State gonna be right there in the mix. It's not a long trip, so I'm sure some Hornets gonna be there. My boy DJ probably be there, so I think they're gonna do their thing. I know the Honeybees gonna be there, so if Honeybees there, my boy DJ gonna be there.
Also, I'm still thinking about attending that game in Memphis when UAPB plays Tennessee State for the first time in a long time for the Southern Heritage Classic. I don't know if the atmosphere is gonna be the same, but I think that's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah, I think people need to turn out, man, to help Pine Bluff. I think people gonna turn out for that game because like I said, it's in Memphis. That's not that far from Little Rock. From Pine Bluff. But I think they're gonna turn out, especially with this being their opportunity to shine, man. But I would love to see a SWAC contingency of people show out like that.
I might try to slide. I might try to go to that game. I don't know. Just don't know yet. I'll see when that time come around. But hopefully, I know one thing. I'm tired of seeing Keith Sweat at the Classic every year. Sweat, let it go. Let it go, Keith.
The Sweat Hotel.
Oh, Sweat. I don't want to see Sweat in the concert every year, y'all.
Hey, y'all, get some new blood in there.
Yeah, man. We got some nice, talented, up and coming people with Sweat. This hey, try something else, man. Essence or something. We don't want to see you up there. We don't want to see you up there. I just don't want to see you no more.
Yeah,
give it a break for a second.
Bro, it's a lot of different people you could call out for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in Memphis, so you can turn out some people, bro. It ain't always got to be that. I'm planning on being in the Gump for that first game though, for sure, man. I'm definitely trying to make sure me and the missus hit up Bama State, so I can watch Southern whoop up on them. I don't know where else I'm gonna go as far as road games. We ain't got a lot of road games this year. I want to try to get the Pine Bluff so I give me a turkey leg, man, because I heard them turkey legs is off the chain in Pine Bluff. I don't know if y'all know that, but they say Pine Bluff got the best turkey legs out. So if you ever go to Pine Bluff, man, check them out. I was blessed to be put in somebody commercial, man, saying that Pine Bluff got good turkey legs. So hey, I need to go get my get my payment.
NIL, come on now.
Yes, indeed, bro. I'll endorse anybody who got a restaurant, man. But I think I always try to like not get too excited for the season too early. But you know, it starts to creep in, bro. You know, looking at the schedule and you know, figuring out where you're gonna go and just getting, you know, making sure you pay for your season tickets, and then it's like, man, it's like it's on and popping, bro. I'm ready to go now, man. So hopefully, hopefully it's turned out to be a good season, bro. So
because I try to slide on Alcorn too and see who they be at least catch one Alcorn game. I don't think I was able to get there this year, but I know one game in particular I was looking at with Alcorn. I know they playing USM, but I was looking forward to them playing Southern at Alcorn. We'll be playing Southern in Alcorn, and also
yes.
that Grambling. That Grambling Alcorn, I think that's going to be another good one as well.
Oh yeah, and this Southern first trip to Alcorn since 2019.
Yeah.
So they've been waiting for them Jags to come back on their reservation, bro. They've been waiting. So I know it's gonna be crazy. I love to go up there when we play them, man. It's always just you just man, RVs everywhere, man. You got grills smoking all over campus. It's just, you know, you see them flags going up north on 61, man. It's like you just it's nothing like it, man. Southern and Alcorn, Southern and Jackson State, man. Them probably to me the best atmospheres that you have. I like the Bayou Classic, man, but the Bayou Classic got too many casual people there, so the atmosphere is not the same. You know, it just don't have that same oomph to it. Cause I hate. I no offense to nobody who, you know, is a casual fan and somebody who don't go to a lot of games, but man, I don't like sitting by people that don't go to too many games and the Bayou Classic your first game, because they be saying some crazy things, and I be wanting to turn around and say something, but I don't. So, but shout out to all my Jaguars that only go to the Bayou Classic and then complain about how the team playing when you ain't seen them play all year. They're my favorite people right there. But man, I think we're gonna go ahead and start to lock this thing on down for the day, man. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all kept us going in the comments. As usual. Definitely love the support and participation from y'all. Can't do this without y'all, man. You know, we still getting these numbers up. Y'all still hit that like button and subscribe, man. And y'all subscribe to No Slack in the SWAC and get him up there, man. Get him doing this thing. For once, I don't even know what I got going on, man. So whatever I do is gonna be a surprise to me. So
yeah, it really ain't much to talk about right now. I mean, you know, nothing but like spring games, a little baseball going on, and you know, crawfish time, shrimp time. You know,
yeah, man.
Spring cleaning.
Yes, a crazy spring cleaning. But guys, it got to the point now where you got to start cutting your yard again, man. So you know that's never fun. But man, like I said, man, I'm gonna get up on Sunday and figure something out to talk about. But other than that, man, not really much going on. But we're gonna keep on doing what we do, and keep bringing y'all some good SWAC smoke. That's for sure. So we'll catch y'all next week for another edition of SWAC Smoke. Man, y'all enjoy y'all Easter, which man, it don't even feel like Easter.
Don't.
Bro, I didn't know Sunday was Easter till yesterday. Somebody was like, somebody like, what you doing for Easter? I'm like, when is Easter? They're like Sunday. I'm like, oh, so yeah.
we are, man. It was funny. We could have brought on somebody to say their little Easter speech, maybe their prediction for the fall. Be like, my name Lil Darren, and this is my Easter speech.
Oh man, I wish I had one of my little nephews here, man. They'd have tore it out the frame.
Here's you by 40.
If we finish 3, I won't be too mad, but I still think we're gonna finish in the top. I think we're gonna win the division. I'm saying that now. I think we're gonna win the division and hopefully beat Jackson State in the championship. So I said that last year too, and it didn't turn out that way. But you know, you gotta speak it into existence. But with that being said, man, y'all have a good Easter, man. Y'all keep it locked in with us, and we're gonna keep on doing our thing, man. So y'all have a good night, and we'll catch y'all on the next episode of SWAC Smoke. We're out of here.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Much love.